NBA MVP Stephen Curry to this day spends 15 to 20 minutes of his practice time shooting layups. And today I'm going to take you through finishing school and how to finish your layup and how to learn to shoot the layup in only 5 minutes. And we're going to do it with progression. We're first going to start without the ball. Joey and I here are going to take you through a little progression. A couple fundamentals I like to emphasize with shooting that layup. Finishing fundamentals would be one, we always want to hold the basketball with two hands outside our body. So if the defender's inside, we're shooting with our right hand on the right side, then the ball should be here. The second is, if you want to jump high, you have to start low, right? We got to be small before we can get tall. Also, our eyes make our layups, and your target, when you're shooting a layup, will be the top corner of the backboard. We'll get more of that in just a second. When you shoot your layup, you're allotted 2 steps once you pick up the basketball. Let's first focus on our feet and that footwork. We get low before we go. We start without a ball. Got that imaginary ball. I'm going to put it on my right side. I'm low, ready to go. I'm going to go right, left. Then I'll jump high and shoot. Remember, when you jump, this is another important fundamental. It's all about the height, the apex of your jump. So we don't want a long jump. Think airplane, how an airplane takes off. We want to think rocket. We want to jump high. We high jump, not long jump. We're going to go right, left, jump high, and then repeat. All right, Joey, you're in. Good low stance. Ball on the right side. 1, 2. Good. And this cone is great because this holds us accountable. If we'll get low and touch that, right, we can get high on our layup. Right, left, jump high. Hold with 2, shoot with 1. Right, left. Our eyes make our layup, so I'm aiming for that top corner of the square, not the rim. All right, our backboard is our friend. Right, left. Scored off the top of the glass. And good. Our next progression in finishing, once we've learned our finishing footwork, is we're going to add the basketball. But I want you to really focus on a target. Where do you want to aim? It's not the rim, back of the rim, front of the rim. We don't want to go all net. When you're shooting a layup, you want to aim for the top corner of the square, that upper quadrant. All right, on the left or right side, that top corner, just inside that top corner of the square. And when I train youth basketball players, I love to put stickers up there. Maybe I'm putting a sticker of Elsa if I'm training a youth girls team. Maybe I'm putting a fire truck where we got rockets on our backboard today. That gives them a focal point, something that's just not shoot it off the glass. Use the backboard. It gives them something specific to aim at. All right, gives them something. You throw the ball up to Elsa, she'll do the rest of the work. If you can just give the ball to her, she'll give you the assist. So, in our next progression, we're going to add the ball. You're going to touch the cone, ball's on your right side, and we are all about target practice. I'm aiming for that rocket. Going right, left, same as before, like we've learned. Right, left, off the top corner of the square. Should go all net. We hold with 2 hands. We finish with 1. That's called shielding the basketball. Like we learned in our basement ball handling workout, it's the same for finishing as well. You got to shield with your finish. To finish with 1 doesn't give you ball control. If you don't have ball control, you don't have shot control. Target practice. Top corner of the square. Great job. Now we're going to add the dribble. We're taking away the cone. You're just going to drop, touch the ball to the floor. We're going to pound, right, left, forward. We're building up piece by piece, part by part, until we've got that kick speed finish. Good shot. Let's get 2 more. Right, left, high jump. Explode. Awesome. In our next progression, we're going to take away the shot, and we're going to add the prior dribbles to picking up the basketball because it takes some timing, takes some rhythm, which means repetition to master. Let's check it out. Joey's going to do it in 1 dribble into his finishing footwork. I'm going to do it with 2 dribbles. To help players with their timing at the end, I give them the instruction not just to step, but to start those last two steps once they pick up the ball. Be very deliberate. It also helps you to decelerate. Remember also, you gotta protect the ball. You gotta shoot it. A lot of times there's a tendency, okay, as you're taking those last two steps, that on that right foot step to bring the ball to your left. That's a natural movement. We gotta fight that. We don't want the ball here because who's here? It's the defense. Keep it on the outside hip. 1, 2, into your shot. We are so proud. Just one more drill and you will be graduating from finishing school. And Joey here has a great drill to put you on the right track.
This drill is called the Road to Success. As you can see here, we have Colin setting up for this road to make a straight line straight to that rim. Again, we're going to make sure and pound that basketball like we talked about. We're going to plant our right foot, then finish with our left foot and make a rocket line going straight to that rim. All right, let's go.
Congratulations, you've completed finishing school. You know how to shoot a right-hand layup on the right side. But to be a good basketball player, you must be ambidextrous. What does that mean? That means you could use your right hand just as equally as you could use your left hand. All right? All the drills, the progression that makes you successful on the right side will also make you successful on the left side. The only change is you'll finish with your left hand and your finishing footwork will be left, right into your finish.